Welcome to How to Use the Project Tracker by Everyday Spreadsheet. If you are new to my spreadsheets, you are going to see that when you click on the Google Sheets link, it's going to take you to the screen that will ask you to make a copy of the template into your Google Drive. Once you hit make a copy, it's going to ask you where in your Google Drive you want to save it, and then allows you to open that copy. If you prefer to use the Excel version of it, then you can just download the file from the email receipt that you receive and go from there. One thing to know is that Google Sheets is the only one that gives you the capability of translating this into different languages. This feature is not available in Excel. Once you have opened your Google Sheets, you are going to see the instructions tab. There are instructions here about how to use it. There's also quick links for all tabs on the right hand side. And if you wish to translate this into any of the Google Translate supported languages, you are just going to come here on the auto translate tool. You're going to select a language from the drop down, and it will take a little bit of time because there's a lot of content in these, but eventually everything will stop loading and it will show you. Now keep in mind that this is all Google translating it, so it might not be exactly great when you're reading it, but it does give you a good idea. There are a couple tabs that you are going to be inputting information in, and then all the other tabs are for reference only. The tabs that you're going to be putting information are the projects tab and the timesheets tab. I have some very cute, funny doggy projects added in here so you can have a visual reference of what they would look like. You can do projects with milestones. You can also just do a project without milestones. You cannot, however, do the same milestone inside the same project. If you were to do that, it will show a different background color indicating that they're duplicates, and you will have to update that. Otherwise, your other tabs are going to get thrown off. You will also want to put the start and the end date for every single line in the projects tab. Then if you wish to keep track of how much time you have spent in each project, the timesheet tab is for that. You will select the project and the milestone, or if it's a project that does not have milestones, then you will select just the project and then the date and then the time. So you're going to notice that as soon as you select the project milestone, the background color is going to change. That's just because you haven't put a date yet. Once you input the date, it's going to take a little bit of time to calculate everything on the back end. But as long as you are putting a date between the start and end date of that project milestone, after a little bit of time, it will change. So let's say we're going to put half an hour here. The tabs after that are all for visibility. The project month view is going to give you a very good visualization whenever you have overlap. As you can see here, for the month of July, there's no overlap between the three projects that are listed out for July. And you can select a different month on the drop down. You can also change if you want the week to start on Monday or Sunday. The month calendar is going to give you a calendar view with just the month that you select. Same deal here. You are going to select a month and it will automatically update. You can change the starting date of the week to Monday. And then when you scroll, the difference here is that in the calendar view, you are going to see each day. You will have the name of the project listed out instead of colors. Now on the year view, you have the same capabilities as the month view, except you're going to be looking at the entire year. Similar to the month calendar view, here you can see an entire year and when the projects are happening. Then you have the milestones tabs. They behave exactly like the project tabs, except instead of an overall project, they are looking at milestones. So you have a month view, you have a calendar view, and then you have an year view and a year calendar view. Then after that, we have the timesheet tabs, exactly like we did with the project tabs and the milestones tabs. You can see the breakdown of the amount of time spent on each milestone. You can see in a year, you can see the total for every milestone for every project. What is the total time from the timesheet tab? And then you can see the total for the project in any given month. You can see the total for the project in any given year, and then you can see the total for each project. If you have any questions about how to use the spreadsheet, my email is listed out in the instructions tab. You can also send a message through my website. If you go to the project tracker page in everydayspreadsheet.com, there's a send me a message button that you can hit to contact me. I hope you enjoyed this tracker, and let me know if you have any questions.